Hi and welcome to the video review for the LG F14U1TCN2 direct drive washing machine. We had this delivered by AO. A few things on the delivery before we actually start on the washing machine. As always, delivery was fast, it was well communicated. They have a number of features where we can actually track and see where the delivery is. All in all, perfect way for something to be delivered. So now let's actually talk about the washing machine. First impressions, it looks very nice. As you can see from the outside, it's got a lovely chrome. I'll just zoom in for you there. It's got a lovely chrome finish around the edge of the door. We went for the white on the outside, that looks very nice. And at the top here, I'll zoom in for you, it's got a very nice touch panel at the top as well. So overall, first impressions on how it actually looks is very, very nice. Let's talk about some of the features now. So the first feature here is that it's a direct drive motor. Prior to getting this washing machine, I wasn't very clued on with what that actually meant, but after a bit of a research, it's just the motor inside. It is very quiet, this washing machine. Compared to the previous one we had, this is nearly silent. We turn it on and we can't hear it in the living room. It doesn't shake the house to pieces. It's very quiet. Once you've got it going, you'll come back once you hear it finish. And that's it. From a setup perspective, it was very simple to do. It was just a few bolts, I think they're called transit bolts, that they put in the back. And then there's also the plumbing, the actual plumbing in that you need to do as well. That was very easy. All in all, about 30 minutes from unpacking to actually having it up and running. So now, let's have a look inside and see what we think. Just one thing that I've noticed with this, although the door itself does look very large, and I must admit when I first looked at this I thought this was going to be the actual size of the drum. When you open it up there, you can actually see the drum is quite smaller. It is only 8 kg. For what we use it for though, it's perfectly fine. There's only 2 of us. A couple of washes a week, and it's fine. But don't be fooled by the size of this here. It's actually a lot smaller. So as you can see here, this is the actual size of the drum. Just a bit of a close-up view so you can actually see that. We're actually going to now talk about the touch panel at the top. So let's actually look at the touch panel and how we actually turn this on. As you can see there, it makes a nice chime when you turn it on. You just click as to which presetting you'd like. It offers a lot of customization on this as well. As you can see, there are a number of options up here to use. Unfortunately, the washing that we've been doing since we've had this hasn't really needed a lot of customization. It's just been a lot of cotton washes on a 40, but this does offer a lot of features, so we can select what type of wash you want. Some of the features aren't always allowed to be selected depending on which presetting you've got it on. You can set the temperature, how you'd like it to rinse, and also the spin as well. One thing that I have noticed with the touch feature is due to the position of where this is in our kitchen, it's right near the sink. If you are at the sink and you do happen to lean or rest anything against it, like that, it can actually turn it off sometimes. Unfortunately, this is quite a design flaw, I think. Once you can turn it off, you can turn it on, you'll have your wash going. It can be halfway through a wash, and if you just simply brush up against it, you've actually turned the wash off. It doesn't remember where it was in the cycle, so you have to start it again. And if you're doing a three-hour wash and you're halfway through, you're going to have to go all the way to the start again. One of the features that we're yet to explore, mainly because of what that is this smart diagnosis here. It works with your mobile phone. You simply place it, you download the app, you simply place the phone near it, and it will tell you what is actually wrong with the washing machine. And fortunately enough, there's not been a single problem with this. I expect there not to be any problems for quite a while. Even if there is any problems, there is a 10-year warranty on the motor. So that's a brilliant feature to have with this washing machine. So to conclude this review, it's very nice to look at in your kitchen. I do think the door is deceiving. It's not as big as what you think it would be. The touch interface is a nice feature, but depending on where you're going to put this in your house, you may have to reconsider, I think. But all in all, it washes the clothes, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it, if I'm honest. Thank you very much for watching.